Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 26 of the Black Sun Syndicate Squadron Shootout. Oh, excuse me with the hiccup. In this episode, we've got the this is the Despair Crew by Kaz going up against the Viking fleet by Charles BT. And yeah, they're spawned a little low. They're a bit under the water here, but the rules are I spawn you at the surface, and your spawn stick is supposed to account for those things. And so, yeah, and especially with the mod spawns, right at the surface, as intended. So, yeah, that's just something you gotta deal with, I guess. Anyway, as you can see, the, oh, that means I can do this. Don't need this ridiculous field of view anymore. 90, so much better. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, shoot, unpause the game. Okay. So I think so. Yeah, okay, there we go. So much better because Wootness has adjusted the UI so it isn't so intrusive. Just takes up the little bitty corners of the upper left and right hand sides. I also like how it's separated by, oh, but I've actually got it set up. There we go. Now it's over the proper teams. It might be a little bit harder to read, but if you full screen it, it should be fine. Good luck reading it on mobile, though. But hey, it's either readability or unintrusive. So yeah, we'll go with this. Anyway, let's go ahead and get round one here underway. Good speed going. Missile strike coming out from the Viking fleet. Their ships are coming up above the water. Well, their cruiser here, cruiser thing. Missiles are going out there. Sabo shells flying everywhere. Maybe they're Sabo. They actually could be Frag or AP. It's kind of hard to tell. Probably Sabo, though. I assume Sabo because Sabo is just a popular round type. You're moving quite well this episode. That's good. Missile strike coming in on the this is the Stalker. No, it's not. The game's lying to me because the Stalker's still at 100%. The Annihilator. So we've got this these airships over here raining down shells. As you can see, there were ammo barrels on the ends of these poles before. And that's actually against the rules, and I missed that before. But the ammo barrels have been moved to a new location. But since they weren't actually needed to make the craft effective or anything, like they could have just not existed and the thing still would have fought the exact same way. Went ahead and let things go. Oh man, I think this is the Odin is getting pounded pretty hard by those Sabo cannons from above. I assume they're Sabo. I don't see any fragments, so I assume Sabo. It seems the Odin here has lost all of its weapons. It has this one gun on the back here, but it's offline. Yeah, this battle is definitely looking to be in favor of, in favor of the Despair crew at the moment. Yeah, those are definitely Sabo. Just saw one bounce off. Well, actually, that doesn't mean they're Sabo. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, and it seems the Odin is AI dead. Though it says DQ on the thing, but it's not actually disqualified. It's just AI dead and going to despawn. And it looks like the submarine has also despawned. It was 80% in sinking. So all that's left is the Loki, and it is quickly getting focused down. By the rather impressive amounts of Sabo shells coming out of the Despair Crew's vessels. All in all, block-wise, this thing's actually standing up to the amount of shells hitting it fairly well. Or it was. Then the outer armor got breached and the inner stuff's much easier to get through, and yeah, it's falling apart now. And there we go. That is a despawning Loki. So that is it. The Despair Crew has defeated the Viking fleet in round one. Oh, this thing's still despawning over here. It's a pretty big vessel to take that long to despawn. But anyway, that is the end of round one. Things went well. Oop, it looks like the UI derped out there a little bit whenever I was restarting the thing. But oh, excuse me. That's a small thing. That is an extremely minor bug. Anyway, here we go. Round two underway. Yeah, I'm not sure how much being under the water like that is actually affecting the Viking fleet, because like the Odin comes up pretty much immediately, and it's the one getting fired at. And its missiles get off just fine. This gun back here can't fire anyway because it's blocked by its own superstructure. I don't know, I just don't see that that spawning really underneath the water. They're really doing much to change the outcome of this battle. They come up quickly enough on their own just fine. And some missiles going in here. Looks like they are not. Oh nope, they are. Some of them are catching it. It looks like they're only explosive missiles though, and those don't. Ooh, but that tore up. Oh, that's just the aesthetics pipe. Oh no, that took out a Detablade. The Dredgian here has lost a Detablade, and those missiles are they're going to space apparently. Oh, the Dredgian's flying right over them. don't even think that one was aiming for it, but it took the hit anyway. Man, if those missiles were actually tracking, they could have done some serious damage there, but they were not tracking. They're just kind of going off up into space anyway. Got the, I think this is the Annihilator. Or, no, it's the Stalker. Okay, the Annihilator's the surface vessel. Okay. The Stalker up here just raining its Sabo down on top of the Odin once more. This is a very strong position for it to be in, but this AA gun down here is spewing shells up at it. But with it being slightly under the water, I think it's actually yeah, it's missing mostly, it looks like. Oh, and they're actually getting despawned. It looks like some of them, like they're. Oh, that's a shame. I really wish that that projectile limit didn't exist. There's not really anything I can do about it. That's a limitation of the game engine. There's so many shells in the air that a lot of them are getting despawned before they land on their target. And the missiles are once again not tracking. They're just launching using their one turn and then going on their merry way. Not sure why that is. Oh, and it seems the Odin is despawning. Why is it despawning? 80% sinking. Also, the Eiger, or Ager, however you say that, excuse me, is also despawning. So we're left with just the Loki once more. If those missiles were actually targeting things, like, I think this might be a different battle, but they're just launching and off they go. Ammunition hit on the Loki there. Yeah, it won't be long now. Just so many shells. And there it goes, the Loki is despawning. Or at least it's at the hit points to despawn. It may not have actually hit the timer yet. Yep, and there it goes. Alright, so that's it. It is official. The Despair crew by Kaz has defeated the Viking fleet by Charles BT. So, congratulations, Kaz. You're moving on to round 3 of the primary bracket. My condolences, Charles. You're going down to the secondary bracket, but you'll get another chance. You'll be continuing on. It's not over for you just yet. But anyway, this battle went much more smoothly. Much less frame rate issues. I'm really digging the new HUD. It's still has, you know, pretty much all of the information that it did before, but it only takes up those little tiny portions of the screen, which is much better. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.